good. Here's what EckhartTolle.com. If you want to look up Eckhart, it's EckhartTolle.com, EckhartTolle.com. And his famous book was The Power of Now, and staying in that present moment and the power of being present. And that was just a foundational spiritual principle. And we talk about it all the time.
Yes, we do.
And so if we can just all practice that one thing that he is so well known for, hey, we've got this then. I came across something that he shared recently about what we're going through. And it's a little bit long, but I couldn't figure out a place to chisel it down because it was all so good. But here's what he has to say about what we're going through right now as we get to the tail end of this conversation. He said, so use this precious time that is here because it is part of the awakening consciousness of humanity. It seems almost paradoxical to say that something that on the surface looks very negative and looks like an obstacle to the well-being of humanity. And yes, it's an obstacle to the well-being of humanity on a purely physical level, perhaps temporarily, yes. But something that looks like an obstacle from a conventional point of view is actually opportunity for you to awaken to a deeper, or you could say, higher level of consciousness. Humans don't awaken when they're in their comfort zone. They awaken when they are taken out of their comfort zone. We've all been taken out of our comfort zone. Not everybody does. It's an opportunity. If you do not awaken when you're no longer in your comfort zone, you suffer. You're unhappy. You're anxious. You are fearful. You haven't found the rock. A few little things that are helpful. Be aware of your breathing. I love some of the things that he's sharing. Now he's getting some tools, hey, you're having a tough time. This is how we do it. Right?
Yes.
Be aware of your breathing. I mean, that immediately takes you into the present moment. If you only think about your inhale and exhale, you can't think about anything else. That is such a simple yet highly valuable tool. He says, be aware of the energy field in your body. You talk about this all the time. How does that feel in your body? Is it anxious? Be aware of it. Become that observer. Because the body is alive. This energy, this life energy that pervades the body, you feel that. You're breathing. You feel the aliveness in the body. You're aware of sense perceptions. We're always talking about sensing our way through this transformation, this shift. You look around, you're present, and then the yin, you become aware of that presence that is inseparable from who you are, that presence that is inseparable from who you are. That's an amazing realization. There's more to you than the person. That presence is deeper than the person. You needed the adversity either to find it or to deepen that, which you had already found it, but it was not yet a deep realization.
Tell it, Eckhart. Oh my gosh, that was good.
For us to get back to being present, we had to get out of our comfort zones.
Yes.
We have been thrown out of our comfort zone. Like, oh yeah, by the way, we're all going to be homebound and quarantined. And nobody's ever really talked about how that's impacting our psyches and our mental health. And we know it is, but to go back to our breath and feel that presence, which is beyond our physical being. It's powerful, powerful stuff.
That was very, very good. I like it. And it's so interesting because in all the podcasts we've done, you can see the influence of all these different authors and masters in the things that we've said. If you visit their stuff, this is where our foundation came from.
That's right.
You know, they're the OGs.